It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Hassan Whiteside.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And he says that award is about making your team better. A lot of things you don't see in the stats. If you play good defense, most of the time you don't get a block because it doesn't reach that point. They don't even come inside. Guys, the lane is closed.
Yes, he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. Greg, both teams love to push the ball off the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Josh Jackson. Hamidou Diallo is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Conley, beyond the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is why you have to be right on Conley, because he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
Cunningham inside, over by Conley. Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham gets the bucket.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easy.
Mitchell against Jackson from downtown. Conley's shot is off. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Jackson dishes to Olynyk. Now the pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson against Conley. The Pistons rebound. Diallo kicks to Olynyk. Inside, here's Cunningham. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. To the inside, Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here's Cunningham. Really had an off game against the Kings. Never really found his rhythm.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
No one covering. Conley's got 6 points.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
So it's the Pistons now. 6-point game. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Here's Stewart. Michael Conley making his last shot. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pistons trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions
Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Cunningham. Will it go? Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Cunningham inside. Over by Conley. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor here.
Mitchell against Jackson. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Olynyk with the steal. Outside Jackson. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Conley. Here's Cunningham. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 10. Ingles finds Conley. Here's Gobert. And he slams it right down on top of P. Cunningham.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time. Fans, your jazz dancers. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancers.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And a switcher also for Detroit. Joseph's checked in. Here's Joseph. He averages about 5 points a game. Passes it to Jackson. Joseph against Mitchell. Back to Jackson. He had stolen by Ingles. Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Joseph. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Jazz with some changes. Azubuike's checked in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Detroit also making some changes. Bays checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Saban Lee's subbed in for Josh Jackson. And here is Lee. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against Houston.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense. I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Diallo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. And this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
And the first one drops. Butler, he's checked in for Utah. Diallo hits them both. Here's Clarkson. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Pass to Gay. Kicks it to Butler. Gay, a screen on Lee. Butler dishes to Clarkson. Back to Butler. With the teardrop. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Stewart, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Clarkson kicks to Gay. From 13, and that one goes long.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Butler against Lee. Now, here's Stewart. Defense is right there. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Stewart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Butler finds Clarkson. There's the pass to James. Nice ball movement by Utah. Azubuike a screen on Lee. Here's Butler driving the lane. Rebound by the Pistons. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bay against James. Joseph looking over the floor. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Over Azubuike. Stewart misses.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Pass to Gay. Clarkson outside. Fades away, and the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 10.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, your Jazz Dancer.
checked in for Diallo.
Dancers dance team.
A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. You look at Detroit. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. .130 left here in the first quarter. And Joseph kicks to Magruder. Bay with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Stewart with the screen on Gay. Here's Bay. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way. Now here's Butler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Gay. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Passes it to Joseph. Back to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Stewart. Fires the 3. With the clock winding down, and the dunk by Stewart.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Utah with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Clarkson. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds.
Utah.
Last touch by Stewart.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk.
.17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Butler from outside. Offensive rebound. And Azubuike kicks to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3 ball is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
You got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Jazz lead by 11. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. Like, at the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Sadiq Bey is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Cunningham. And there's Jackson. And it's Magruder in at shooting guard. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 9 points. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
Well, the rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, if that was a boxing match on the glass, they would have stopped that fight a long time ago.
Conley finds Bogdanovic, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Magruder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Olynyk the pass to Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in.
And in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Here's Conley, and he drives in. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Bay with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Olynyk.
That's pretty nice work there as a roll man. Olynyk executing to perfection.
And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Magruder passes to Olynyk. He dishes it to Cunningham. The rebound by the Jazz.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Goes up on the high post. No good. Shot missing. And Detroit the other way now. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Olynyk, a screen on Bogdanovic. Cunningham's shot is off. Jazz leading by 12. The drive by Mitchell. Off with the layup. The Pistons have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. You see what those guys can do, post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Diallo comes in for Rodney Magruder, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Cunningham. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Joseph kicks to Bay. Shot clock at 5. Back to Joseph. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Utah leading by 12. Bogdanovic dishes to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell finds Conley. Over Joseph. Another miss by Utah. The Pistons shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. And there's the pass to Joseph. Olynyk, a screen on Ingles. Back to Bay. Over Conley. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Utah has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, the floor general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks.
Your Jazz Dancers. look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get lost and your chance, Denver.
A different look for Utah. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. James comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Butler against Joseph. Left side, Butler. Now here's Gay. He's defended by Bay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
In that game against the Cavaliers, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
The free throw drops for Gay. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Oh, well, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defenses.
Stewart, a screen for Lee. Pass to Stewart. And he banks in the layup. Stewart's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Well, they're passing to Gay. Here's James. Mitchell with it. Bay pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 11. Pass to Lee. Now here's Diallo. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Diallo. 6 to shoot. Shot by Joseph. No good.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
James against Joseph. And Azubuike kicks to Butler. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 5.
And Gay is very confident from the mid-range. When he has his feet under him, he's extremely reliable from there.
Pass to Diallo. Now Lee, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Butler. The pass to Azubuike. Gay up top. He kicks it to Butler. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bay. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
Stewart with a screen on James. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud with your chance, Denver. Denver.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Diallo, his athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Azubuike screen on Joseph. They get it again. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
That's his first foul. Mitchell, he's checked in for Butler.
Second team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Gay sets the pick for James. 5 to shoot. Passes to Azubuike. There's the 3. He shoots again. Here's Gay. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gay's got 9 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Joseph. The offensive rebound. Pass to Bay. And here is Lee. Kept alive. Here's Stewart. Back to Bay. The pass to Joseph. Over Mitchell. That one wide left.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like he knows the best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Diallo, and he gets the bucket.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Mitchell against Lee. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Jazz out in front, up 19. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Joined by Dwayne Casey. Tough time protecting the paint so far. What has to change there?
You got to get square. You got to get your body in front of him, contain. You got to live with something, but most of all, you got to get your body in front of him and contain. You got to have a body in front of him.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
It's never too early to start talking All-Star game, right? Well, I'm sure this list will change over time, but I already like what it looks like.
Yeah, the best players in the world are up in here. And as the season goes on, I love to see the surprise performances that pull in votes.
All right, now it is time to get into that first half. Mike Conley was impressive during those first 2 quarters.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know it, you've lost control of the situation. I'm not sure how you can slow this guy down now. He's primed for an excellent second half.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Jazz. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Gobert the screen. Outside Conley. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Kicks to Olynyk. Jackson against Ingles. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 13 feet away. And it's Mitchell missing.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Ingles with a screen on Jackson. Mitchell wide open, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Cunningham sets a screen for Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Conley up top, guarded by Jackson. Mitchell outside, fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
For Utah, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And the Pistons making a change here. Magruder's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Stewart with the screen on Bogdanovic. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Mitchell is double. Gobert. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Detroit Pistons. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
A free throw drops for Gobert. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Mitchell. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the drive.
And I love the activity level of Bogdanovich on the defensive end, using that height and length there to just crowd shooters.
Pass to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich.
Well, he doesn't have elite strength or reach for the center position. But Olynyk has light feet. I like to see him competing defensively.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's Cunningham. Over by Conley. Cunningham passes to Jackson. Olynyk sets a screen for Jackson. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Passes it to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gets an open look and hits. Conley's got 12 points in the game.
He's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. Look, once Conley finds his groove, he stays on the attack.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Make some noise. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your Candace.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now a look at the stats for Mike Conley.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Cunningham passes to Olynyk. To the paint. Cunningham inside. Covered by Mitchell. Cunningham kicks to Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And I feel like Josh Jackson is proof that the right mindset can go a long way for a player who wants to improve himself.
Oh, yeah, Greg, I think he took criticism about his game to heart and looked for ways to grow. Then he put in the work. Now he's performing at a higher level because of it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by Olynyk. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, Jackson. Olynyk the pass to Cunningham. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. To end the drought. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And it's Ingles off the drive. And the pass to Bogdanovic. Clarkson outside. Now here's Gobert. And here is Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Olynyk, a screen on Gobert. Cunningham's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Clarkson. Gobert trying to get open, and no good.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Magruder passes to Cunningham. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. And Utah making a change here. Gay's checked in. Bayes checked in for Detroit. Lee comes in for Cunningham. Now here's Bay. Pass to Lee. They need this. Rebounded by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Bay. It's stolen by Gobert. Clarkson right side. The layup off target. And, well, Detroit shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%. Bay finds Lee. Outside Jackson. Back to Lee. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in
Olynyk, a screen on Ingles. Tries it from 19. Gay with the block.
Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years, specifically how he times blocking those shots.
A different look for Utah. Azubuike's checked in, and James subbed in for Joe Ingles. Then for the Pistons, Trey Lyles comes in for Olynyk, and it's Joseph in for Rodney Magruder. Clarkson kicks to Butler. Got it. Good job in the low post. Butler's got 5.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Jackson, a screen on Butler. Stolen by Clarkson. 1:25 left to play here in the third. Joseph against Butler. Passes it to Clarkson from deep. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Joseph. Shot clock at 6. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Pistons making a change here. Diallo's checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gay. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The length that Gay has poses so many issues for defenders, especially when he's going up with his shot.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Line for the Jazz, Rudy Gay. 2 shots. 2.
That's good from Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay hits them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Joseph against James. Lyle sets a screen for Joseph. To the middle, trying to end the drought. And the layup good by Bay. Bay's got his second basket of the night.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Clarkson outside. And he connects with the jumper.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Jazz delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pistons, he's out there with Jackson. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Livers in at the small forward. Outside Butler. Goes up to the stripe and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Hayes. Bay kicks to Hayes. Pass to Jackson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Lyles against Azubuike. Hughes with the steal. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drills it from outside. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Ripped away. On the wing, Hughes. Outside, Butler. Dishes it to James. To the inside. And finished off by Gay.
You like seeing Gay get this involved in the offense, especially early, just taking over and dominating whoever is on him.
Here's Jackson. Bay with a screen on James. Jackson. Gay with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Several teams changing it up here. Here's Livers. Driving in. No good that time. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Oni passes to Butler. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Jackson has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Azubuike the pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Here's Jackson. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Bogdanovich finds Butler. Pass to Hughes. Here's Oni. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Pistons shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Hayes the pass to Lyles. Stewart kicks to Jackson. Stewart, a screen for Jackson. Back to Stewart. Pass to Jackson. Here's Stewart. He's covered by Azubuike. Stewart misses. The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Azubuike. The dish to Butler. Driving inside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Here's Jackson. Stewart trying to get open. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forward.
Butler with the ball. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
We live in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
And Detroit has possession. Now Hayes. The pass to Magruder. Clock at 6. Here's Olynyk. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and how Bogdanovich keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play.
Please checked in for Detroit.
Bogdanovich, one shot.
Shooting one.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Lee passes to Jackson. Olynyk inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. The shot will not fall. And it's Detroit the other way. Jackson against Ingles. And here's Jackson over Azubuike. Here's Stewart. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Conley, the pass to Azubuike. There's a good screen. Conley against Lee. Rebound by Olynyk. And, well, Detroit shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Lee. Rebounded by the Jazz. Azubuike's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ingles dishes to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Azubuike, the pass to Ingles. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson dishes to Lee. Pass to Stewart. Over Bogdanovich. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And Azubuike kicks to Conley. Stolen. Here's Magruder, defended by Butler. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Olynyk, a screen on Butler. 4 on the clock. Here's Magruder. Can't connect from short range. Utah's got the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Conley, the pass to Azubuike. Butler dishes to Conley. And the layup is good.
Far from just a perimeter threat. I like watching Conley go to work with the basket.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lee outside. Stewart with the screen on Conley. Here's Lee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Azubuike. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Saban Lee. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
At the line for Utah, Rudy Gay, taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Rudy Gobert.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Fades. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Butler finds Gay. Here's the screen. Into the lane. Count that one.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that feel?
Great. The fans are great. We shared the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for us and for our fans.
Always been one of the best crowds in the league. Thanks, Rudy. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.